Hello Twin Flames, and welcome to your daily Twin Flame check-in for Sunday. So I'm going to bring in the Divine Structure deck. We're going to do a question. We're going to see what's going on. And later on I'm going to do a pick a pile that is very sexy. So I'm going to do an 18 plus pick a pile about how your person is thinking about you and what they're thinking about when they're getting intimate with you in their mind, and what their desires and fantasies are. So I'm going to be posting that later on too. And just to let you know as well that I have created 2 decks of new cards. They're both spirit orientated. So I know that there's many of you that watch the channel who've lost your twin, and my heart is with you all. And there's been a lot of messages coming up about transformation and change and all these things going on. So I've created 2 decks of cards, one from Loved Ones in Heaven. So it's a deck that, allows you to connect with your loved ones, whether that's your mum, dad, sister, brother, friends, someone who you loved, who, you really miss maybe or are thinking about. They can give you messages through that deck. And I've also created a Divine Masculine deck with messages from the other side. So, if your masculine is over there, he's got messages for you here. So I've created those as well. And I am also in the process of creating a Divine Structure too, so that I can use both decks on the channel to bring even more focused readings in. So I'm really excited about that. So just wanted to share that with you guys too. So let's see what we need to know today then. So thank you, angels. So if you're looking for some, 18 plus, action, it's going to be on the channel a bit later in the pick a pile. So right now we've got Aquarius energy. Now, isn't that powerful when we're in Aquarius energy? And what are they planning? So what I'm feeling with this is, what is your twin flame planning during this season of Aquarius? During this time right now that we are in. And, we've embraced the water rabbit today. So the water rabbit has come in to bring in opportunities. It really is like following the white rabbit, following your heart. As long as you follow your heart and remain playful and let go of stress and go with the flow, you're going to find your journey is going to flow much better, and it's going to manifest very quickly. You're going to feel like things are falling into place. So the Aquarius energy is really about surrender and faith and trust and giving worries and fears to God and allowing things to be. So I'm seeing this really as the energy of the Divine Feminine being at peace and saying, I trust this journey. I have faith that all is well and that I am on the right path. And that's why you see the signs. If you see the number 444, your journey is protected. That you are safe and your journey and your love is supported. If you see the stag, that's the promise of union, that the masculine is giving that to you. If you see the white stag, it's the promise of mission. If you see, the eagle, it's the symbol that your masculine is coming. He's closer to you than you've ever been. He's coming into land now. Things are happening now. So it's about letting go of the past and focusing on the now. And what they are planning is decisions. Now, I've been having a lot of tooth pain. And, when I have this, only today, don't think I need to go to the dentist. I know it's connected with what I'm channeling. And I know that once I've channeled it, it will go away. So they're planning to make decisions. They're planning to take action. They're planning to make this happen. Aquarius is about shifts. That's why there's been extreme weather around. You may have experienced snow or wind or rain or, maybe even intense heat, or maybe you've been experiencing things like power outages or flickering lights or things going on, craziness, because things are changing. Chaos creates change. Chaos creates the way. And also the building energy. It's really interesting because, they're doing building work next door, and I've been talking about this. And, it can be very frustrating when I want to record a video and there's banging going on. But in the journey itself, it can be very frustrating because there's banging going on. There's chaos. Me and George were laughing about it and talking about it because, we've moved from a property, where we used to live. We've been in this property now for nearly 2 years, but we moved from where we were. And when we were there was lots going on. There was things happening in the street. They were digging up the road and they were doing maintenance on certain things. And, if you've been with me a while, you'll remember that, and it's always Archangel Nathaniel creating the way. It's always things changing. So we moved And we moved into what's pretty much a bit of a quiet street, but there's been stuff going on. You know, again, I'm saying to George, amazing how we are around this energy, because it's about the rebuilding of the twin flame connection. It's where we are. 2020 to 2024 is the years where everything's been built. You know, this is the year of communication. Next year is the year of commitment. And, you know, I was talking to the angels, when's it all going to stop? And they're saying, you know when, Liz? It's going to be around 2024 onwards where there's all the commitments and the unions taking place. This is building. So the reason there's all this building work going on around me is because I am sharing with you what's going on. And so many of you have been messaging me, whether it's in comments or through email, saying, wow, they're renovating this part of my house, or they're doing this, or down the road's doing that, or I'm seeing this in a show, because it's a symbol of building and it's powerful. So instead of getting frustrated with all the chaos and the upheaval, be excited, because when we strip things bare, they can be rebuilt the right way. And that's why we've got all this noise and all this stuff going on. That's what's happening. And I feel quite lucky today because they're not there. You know, and I'm like, yeah, whether it's just for now or they're not there, they don't seem to be there, touch wood. So we have these moments of stillness in the connection where we gain clarity, where we can breathe, because the journey is filled with chaos, because that's how it's meant to be. That's how we build the future. That's how we get ready for union. That's how we build our warrior spirit. Everything you go through gives you the tools you need to be where you're meant to be. Whether it's as a light worker, working your light, helping others, or as a twin flame in your union. This is why you've come. So let's I'm going to bring in the Tall Tale Cat's Crew Oracle by Mystic Moon. So for any cat lovers out there, I'm going to bring this deck in. I'm going to bring in the Divine Love Messages from Your Twin Flame or Soulmate by Cherie from Divine Visions. And I did a card the other day for TikTok, and the card that came out was I Really Do Care. You know, and I shared it on the channel as well. I really do care. And the masculines are reminding you, no matter what is going on, they really do care. I'm also going to bring in the Cat Tarot. I haven't used this for ages. So I'm going to bring this in for any cat lovers. And remember, cats are about strength and independence. They're really like mini lions. And on this journey, we have to find our strength. We have to find our independence. And sometimes cats can be aloof, you know, and not like they don't care, but they do. They do. So the Aquarius energy is bringing in power. Oh, wow, I've just got another squirrel. I'm just seeing if I can show you quick. Can you see that squirrel up there? I don't know if you can see him walking along the fence. I have to be quick with these squirrels. They're so quick. You know, they just bomb about. So squirrels, sorry if that disorientated everyone. He's just run that way. He's just run again that way. Squirrels are about gathering information. That's like the leaping squirrel. The squirrel has just come into my awareness to say, observe your journey. You're gathering all the information. You're building what you need. So this can leap forward. So the Aquarius energy is bringing in opportunities. And the sun's shining today, which is the symbol of the sun. You know, the hope, the power, the positive energy, the future is bright. You know, they are planning on making the decisions to make this happen, to build this connection right. So what are they planning, please, angels, during this Aquarius energy? What are they planning? I'm taking any cards out that are jumping here. What are they planning? What are they planning? What are they planning during this Aquarius energy? What are they planning? What's going on? Okay, I'm taking these out. I'm also going to bring in some Radiant Rider Waite. What are they planning? What are they planning? And I'm going to bring in, I'm going to take that one as well, the Divine Masculine Comes Home Oracle, the Eagle. What are they planning? What are they planning? So I feel this deck may be tapping in with, you know, the way they're feeling, because we've got I feel sad. I feel sad. So he's planning on making changes because he feels sad. He doesn't want to feel sad anymore. Okay, your twin doesn't want to feel sad. Maybe you feel sad because you're not together. So it's about changing your vibration. So they're planning on turning that sadness into hope. You were always in my thoughts. You were always in my thoughts. So he's saying you're always on my mind. You're always in my thoughts no matter what. Even when I feel sad, you give me hope. So I feel this is really you being that muse. You being that guiding light in their life that helps them to move forward. And he's saying, let's do it properly. Let's do it properly. So and they're giving me a block. So again, it's like they're taking my breath away a little bit there. So if there's no communication, remember, if there's that chaos energy, it's let's do it properly. They're taking that away for a reason. So this is about why there's a delay, or why there's, a separation, or why there's no communication, because it needs to be properly. And they're giving me tears. He doesn't want to hurt you anymore. He doesn't want to cause you any more pain. He doesn't want to cause that to himself, because that makes him feel sad. And he's saying, let's do it properly. So what he's planning during this Aquarius energy is to do it properly. He's saying, I want you to be happy. So he doesn't want you to be sad, Divine Feminine. He doesn't want you to be sad. And he doesn't want to be sad either. So he said, I want you to be happy. Let's do it properly so we can actually be happy. So he's planning on bringing in happiness. And he's saying, I know that we are soulmates. Now, remember, the Divine Masculine doesn't really recognize labels or, kind of information like you do. So you as the Divine Feminine know the difference between a twin flame and a soulmate. But the masculine doesn't really get that. The word twin flame seems a bit out there until they are awake and aware enough to actually understand it. But he's saying, I know that we are soulmates. I know we have a bond. I know we're meant to be. If you ask anyone in the Matrix what a soulmate is, they'll say someone that you're meant to be with for the rest of your life. Okay, we know different. We know soulmates are soul teachers. So really it would be better to say, I know we are soul teachers, to get that kind of energy. But he's saying to you, I know that we are soulmates. That means I know that we belong together. That's what he is saying to you. So you may get triggered by that, thinking, oh, does that mean he's my karmic partner? Or labels are labels. Take the labels away. It's the feeling. He's saying to you, I want to do it properly because I know that we belong together. And I feel sad without you. And I want to make you happy. So let's do it right. So he's saying, I know that we have this soul bond. So really that's like saying, I know we are twin flames. But he's saying, I know we belong together. He's reflecting and rejuvenating. So the Four of Swords is a very powerful energy because it's where we get the strength back to do it properly. So what he's planning during, this Aquarius energy is to get the strength back and to work it all out so he can do it properly. So he wants to create the way. Now, don't get me wrong, the masculines are on the way. So for some of you, you're already receiving the communication. You're already doing it properly. For some of you, it takes a bit longer. So this doesn't mean he's going to be, spending a lot of time away from you thinking, because he's already done that. He's saying, I'm gathering the strength to actually put this plan that I'm planning into place during this Aquarius season to make it right. I want to make it right so we can build a future. Look at this. This is powerful. This is what I'm talking about with the building work going on and everything that's happening, because it's building a solid foundation. And the fact that you've got 4-4, is about the angels saying to you, your love is supported. And 444 during 2023 is a power number. It's a master number anyway. It means you're protected by angels. But if you're seeing it this year, it means that your love is supported. And it is. So you're doing it properly, so it's supported, it's got support. In other words, it's stable, it's going to last, it's permanent. It's not going to be built on something that can be washed away. It's going to be built on rock and stone and power and strength. And that's what's going to create the way. So this is a permanent union. If you've been in and out of contact, or you've got together and then not got together, if it's been like that, that isn't a permanent union. A permanent union is what me and George have. We're coming up to 4 years now as being together. So, and that's a permanent union. We've been through all the things we've been through and we've released all the pain. And we have this solid love, and you have a solid love, but it's not yet actually a solid 3D relationship, but it will be. And that's what you're being shown here. So the Aquarius energy is bringing in the opportunity to build what you need. And look at this, hope for the future. So they are planning for a hopeful future. They want to build it. This is what they're planning. They're planning how they're going to do this. And they want to make it happen. And this is reminding you as the divine feminine to shine your light bright. If you're the masculine watching this shows that you're in awareness. So if you're the masculine watching this and your feminine is being aloof and being distant and silent, then you've switched roles. Understand that. Okay, you were operating in this moment in the feminine energy because you're watching the reading, and your twin is operating in masculine energy. And it's not one or the other, because you get same-sex twins. You are balancing in the energy. You will operate in both energies. It doesn't mean that the woman is predominantly the feminine or the man is predominantly the masculine. It's the energy you're operating in. There's plenty of men operating in the feminine energy. So it's about understanding that too. So this is about alignment and preparing the energy equally so you can be together equally. So the Aquarius energy is bringing in hope. Isn't that powerful? And also ego. So yes, there's still fears. There's still things that are being released. But that's actually moving things forward. So the ego will try and edge all the goodness out of what's happened or what's going on. But they are planning to overcome the ego with the light. So this is reminding you as a divine feminine that during the blocks, they're giving me a block, to clear the air, to create the way, to make all of this happen, shine your light bright. Be the light in the darkness. Be that lighthouse that guides your masculine home. Be the light on the runway that brings in that plane. Be the power that steers the eagle forward. So they're dealing with ego. So they're planning on overcoming fears. Unleash your beast. So they're also planning to unleash their beast. Now, this could be their sexy side, because, there is a lot of that kind of type of energy around. They are guiding me to do that pick a pile. So, this kind of 18 plus energy. So they want to unleash their wild side. They want to unleash the beast. They want to make love to you. They want to show you how they really feel. They want to be authentic. So they want to unleash the part of themselves that's been hidden away. That's what they're planning to do. And focus on the light. So they are planning to focus on the light and to focus on you, because you are their light. So this is about you shining bright. And indulge yourself. They want to indulge themselves. They're planning on doing that. And this is really powerful, especially as we enter February and Valentine's Day, which is also a month of self-love. And this is in the Aquarius energy. So they also want to give to themselves what they want. They don't want to hide away and block themselves from you and be away from you. They want to indulge. They want to love you. They want to taste you. They want to savor you. They want to devour you. So they want you in this energy we're in right now. Enjoy the journey. So they are planning to start enjoying the journey and to start enjoying the moment and being in the moment and enjoying everything about it, because that's why we've come. And also to love yourself first. This is about self-love, and when we love ourselves more, we have more love to give. And it says, love you tons. So I feel your masculine saying, I love you tons. I love you more than you know. But I also have to love myself first. So they're planning on giving back to themselves and putting themselves first. And when they do that, they make the decision, because they'll always choose you, because you are one. And they are planning to find their voice, find your voice. So they want to express. And, they are giving me a little bit of a croaky throat today as I'm connecting with the energy, because they're finding that voice. There's a throat chakra healing occurring. They're working out what to say. And face the music, which means come to you no matter what. Come to you and face the music. We say face the music when we face up to things. We may face that person and we're like, okay, I'm ready to face whatever you're going to say to me. Okay, if you're going to punish me or tell me off, or, I'm sorry for the things I've done. So he's saying, I am ready to face the music. Face the music, and then you can dance. The energy coming up is the King of Wands. He is loyal to you. He's planning on being loyal to you. He already is. He's saying, I want to be loyal to you. I want to be with you. I want to enjoy time with you. What this cat is doing is kind of reaching up for this toy, okay? And it feels out of reach. It's always out of reach. He doesn't want to be out of reach. He wants to be able to reach you. He wants you to be able to reach him. He wants to be able to come forward and be in a happy energy. He wants to be more playful. You know, this cat is playful. So bringing in that dolphin energy, that playful energy. King of Swords, wow, planning. Love how we've got 2 kings coming up here. Kings are about power and masculine energy. So he's saying, I want to be able to follow through on my plan. So the King of Swords is someone who is also planning and processing and working things out and transforming. And he's sending you butterflies. He's saying hi to you there. I feel this real energy about reaching out, movement, saying hello. And he's showing you, he wants to play with you. He's playing with that ball there. So he said, I want to play with you. I want to be in this energy of fun. So I feel he fully intends to bring more fun into the connection. Less seriousness, to have adventures together and go places and do things. And the universe is creating the way. And look what we've got. Wow. We've got the eagle right at the top. So he's not going to go in circles anymore. He's going to take control. He's rising above this. And he's showing you, he doesn't want to be quiet as a mouse. He wants to express himself. He wants to show you love. And he wants to drink out of the same bowl as you. Look at this, entwining tails. So this is really the energy of the 2 of Cups. This is, spending time together, loving each other. Even if you're from different sides of the tracks or you've got an age gap or, there's differences. Look at the cats. One's like a ginger Tom and the other one is like, I don't know what cats they are, but they've got differences. There's differences between them, but there you go. They are perfect for each other in every way. So I'm seeing this as a coming together. So he fully intends to come together with you, to drink out of the same bowl. And that means to be on the same page, to spend time, to be together, to go out for meals together, to connect together, but to be on the same page, which means you want the same thing. So the message is, what is he planning during the Aquarius season? To let you know how he feels, to say to you, I want you to be happy. I know that we have this amazing bond. I know that we belong together. I know that we're on the same page and we want the same thing and we want to both release the stress and have more fun and we are transforming. I don't want to be out of reach. I am dealing with the ego to bring in that hope. I am reflecting so we can do it properly because you're always in my thoughts. You're always on my mind and I feel sad without you. And I'm willing to face the music and dance. I'm trusting my inner voice. I'm finding my voice to tell you who I am, where I am, what I'm doing, and I love you. And I want to love myself first, so I have plenty of love to give to you. So that's what they are planning during the Aquarius season as we move forward. I hope this helps. Have a great day, and I'll see you soon.